Welcome to KSM Adventures of an Arcane Mage here on Lord PeteyTV Plays. In this video series, we will be following Petey as he tries to learn how to play Arcane Mage while getting Keystone Master. See all of our restrictive rules on Discord. Please note that throughout the video, non-boss combat is double speed, and if you have any questions or comments, please place them below. Please hit that follow button to see more content from Lord PeteyTV throughout the week. Making keys this week, I think, was not too bad. I started taking up a notch. We tried to start around 8, and we wanted to stay in between 8 and 12 this week, and that's what I ended up trying to do. I had a couple of complications with a couple of keys, with groups being made, but other than that, it wasn't too bad. I tried to start off with a under rot 18, but it failed miserably. We ended up having to drop it down, and we ended up having to go into this into an 8. But other than that, once we started getting going, it went really nicely.
No! I wanted to do over.
So Bromok is probably one of my favorite fights in this whole dungeon in Uldaman, and the reason for that is because it has both little and big pulls in it. I also have pretty much learned how to properly like DPS and deal with the ads and being able to grab enough DPS off of the ads to use them to charge and kind of push to go through. So everything works out pretty well, and everything pretty much works really cool and sweet and smooth. And this boss doesn't have a chance between this group, and we take him down nice and smooth and easy. Now we're going to be talking now about the three brothers here. Now, the thing that I kind of like about this fight is that if you know how to properly do it and start it off and use them to buff each other and to buff your spark and abilities, you can really do some numbers on this fight. Now, I really tried to use each of them to their fullest and push through. And throughout the whole fight, that's pretty much what I did. Trying to use Arcane Explosion to get sparks off them. Tried to use Evoke at the right time. Trying to use, our shield to protect myself and the team. All that stuff. And, it took me a little bit. And I got going. And we ramped. And we got a really high number in the start. But at the end, it was just, I didn't have that crazy high number. But overall, we got him done, and it was good.
Definitely getting used to the plans, dude.
Just a reminder, Lord PeteyTV can be used at Rogue Energy Drinks to have a discount to support the channel. Links in the description. What can I say about the Sentinel fight? I kind of got started off on the wrong foot because I was focusing more on damage instead of strategy and placements of certain things. But once I kind of got in a groove, I was able to really push my numbers high. I remember that using Arcane Surge would give me a buff for mana regen, so I just laid into the Arcane Explosions because I had that, with also having, you know, Touch of the Magi up. Got a really nice high damage point on it. So I kind of really learned and figured out what to push as and where to go, and kind of kept doing it. And it felt really good to see that high number, but it really didn't stay high, as always. So overall, I think we just got to figure out what to prioritize when we don't have certain buffs going and certain things happening. I tend to go out. So I went food shopping earlier today. So I just I just wore them.
And they're not normal gamer glasses like regular blue blockers, which a lot of people think they are. They operate as if they were, they remove the one specific color that requires your eyes from becoming tired when you are using regular blue blockers. Now, if you're asking yourself, well, why are you yawning? It's because that's straight up tiredness. My eyes are actually not tired right now, which is actually a nice thing. And I really love like wearing them too, because I've used them for a while. I don't know. It all depends what we get done. A lot of people, surprisingly enough, were asking me if I was going to be doing a classic hardcore. I don't even know. I think I might just go on there and make sure I say my name. I have downloaded it though.
Emberon is probably one of the fights that I least enjoy in this game right now, and the reason why I can say that is because it's like you almost have to have a swivel on every side of your body. As you can see there, I just got cleaved by the AOE. So anyway, so I tried to, you know, get that off, and I'm just trying to put as much damage on the boss as I can, and I really couldn't do anything. I felt like a real I felt like I was being carried on this fight specifically, because I really couldn't find a good placement for my feet, and trying to, you know, stay around. But the group itself burnt the boss really quick. We only had one quick rotation, and we were done with it. The other thing is that we do have a raid tonight, right? I don't have time to cast anything. Have you seen Lord PeteyTV wearing these amazing gamer glasses? These glasses are from Sub2R. If you go to the description and you click on their link, and if you want to purchase them, use Lord PeteyTV at checkout for 10% off.
I love it when we get these crazy nice balls like that. Today's gonna be a 2 cup of coffee type of day. Oh boy. They nerfed the time walkers too, the time reavers.
Looking to support the channel? Go to teespring.com, click on the link in the description, and go ahead and take a look at that really, really nice merchandise. Pick it up to help support the channel.
This fight, just like Emberon, it was, it was, Chrono Lord went down quick. We really burned him. We popped lusts. I used my channel. I got all that in there, and we kind of just laid into him. And when we laid into him, he just, I can't even tell you. I started late, so my DPS numbers were a little low, but between that and everything else, we kind of just was like burning into him. And we really jumped our numbers real high real quick, and then he just stayed high for most of us. And even with the time warp, rewind, or whatever the time flow, if you want to call it, with the lost and all that jazz, this was really, really quick, and it was actually it felt correct what we were ending up doing here.
I just want to say thanks again, everybody, for checking out our videos, and we're going to be putting out as many of them throughout the whole entire week. At least 4 dungeons are going to be mages. I should say 4 videos are going to be of the mage each week, and then we'll have, our regular affix videos, and we're going to have other videos too every single week. So thank you very much for hanging out. I greatly appreciate you all for spending the time here, and I will see you all soon. Thank you, and I hope to see you all soon in chat. Bye, everybody.